Good evening everyone. I wish you all a very happy and healthy evening. Today I'm going to teach you computer, and in this video we are going to learn some important things about our computer and about hardware and software. So let's get started. Chapter number 1 is about knowing our computer. We are going to learn some more things about our computer. The first thing that we're going to learn here is how does a computer work. Do you know how a computer works? So a computer works on an IPO cycle. It works on a phenomena of IPO cycle. What is an IPO cycle? This word IPO contains three letters, and that are I, P and O. I stands for input, P stands for process, and O stands for output. Now what is this input, process, output? Input is the instruction or the information we give to our computer for doing the things that we wanted, or it's about feeding the things or feeding the information that we want our computer to do. Say we want to add 2, 3 and 4, so we will feed these numbers and will instruct the computer to add these numbers. So the information which we are giving the computer to work on, it is called the input. Now what is process? Process is the work that the computer will do to add these numbers. The process will be all the things, all the execution it takes to add the numbers. It will call the process. Now what is output? Output is the result that we got after adding these numbers. We were adding 2, 3 and 4, so the computer will add these three numbers and the result will display. So what will be the 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 4 is 9. Will be 7. So the computer displays the result, and which is called the output. Okay, so this is called the input, process, output cycle on which the computer works. Okay, so for giving input to the computer we need some input devices. The devices with the help from which we give input to the computer. So for giving input we need some input devices through which we can give input to the computer. So what are these input devices? When we go to the lab we see this keyboard which is attached to our computer, a mouse is there. So these are the devices which help us to give input to our computer, is called input device. Keyboard, mouse are the some input devices that we see in our lab. The processing devices computer needs for processing the data, for processing the information, computer needs some processing devices. We all know about CPU. CPU is called the brain of the computer. CPU means central processing unit, which is called the brain of a computer. It takes care all the things that a computer does. It takes care all the processing, all the execution, all the things that a computer is doing. Now for displaying our result we need some output devices. Yes, what can be the output devices that a computer has? Yes, monitor is the output device that a computer has. We see our result after feeding the input, the computer process it, and we see all the things, all the result on the screen, on the monitor. So this is the output devices of a computer. Next thing we can learn here are some advantages of a computer. We have some advantages or some disadvantages as well. The first thing here we are reading is the working speed of a computer is very fast in comparison with us. Yes, computer works very speedily. It can calculate a large numbers or so many numbers in a span of few seconds, which in comparison we are very low with this, but computer does it very fast. The second thing is a computer is an accurate machine. Yes, if we are giving the information correctly, then the computer will give the exact result, because it works on only on the instruction that we are giving to it. So a computer always gives the correct answers. Third thing is a computer never gets tired with work. Yes, computer is a machine, so it never gets tired. It can work for so long without getting tired. Fourth thing is a computer can store a lot of information which can be used quickly when needed. Yes, a computer can store large number of information in it, so we can have that information in whenever we want. Fifth number is a computer can do multiple jobs at the same time. For example, it can play music while doing some. Yes, computer can do many jobs at the same time. For example, we are adding some numbers at one place and we can listen songs at another place, so it can do multiple jobs at the same time. Sixth number is a computer is a great means of communication these days. Yes, with the help of computer we can talk to our relatives which are living far away from us. We can send messages to them, we can video call them, we can read news with the help of the internet, or so many things we can do with the help of a computer. Fine, so computer is very very useful for us. If we want to take advantage with the help of a computer, it is a very useful machine. There are also some disadvantages of computer. So there, a computer cannot feel, it has no emotion. Yes, computer, obviously it's a machine, so it cannot feel, feel anything, it doesn't have any emotion. A computer cannot think or take decision. Yes, computer works on the instruction that we give to it, so it cannot work on its own. It just works on the instructions that we give. Third is computer cannot work without electricity or batteries. Yes, computer cannot work without batteries or without electricity. We all see in our labs that the computer doesn't work when we don't have electricity in the lab. So computer cannot work without electricity or batteries. Fourth disadvantage that we have with our computer is a computer cannot work without our instructions. Yes, a computer cannot work whenever we give instructions to the computer, then only a computer can work. It's a machine, it cannot work on its own. You can see here are some pictures given. So people becomes lazy. One of the major disadvantage of a computer is they become so much habitual for using the computer, so they become very lazy. They avoid all the physical activities, all the outdoor activities. They only indulge in surfing the computer, using the internet. Children avoid studying also. During the exam time, they are not interested in studying, they are only interested in playing games. So this is the major disadvantage of using the computer. Computer is a very useful machine, but if we become so used to it, then it creates disadvantages also. So we should take care of these things. We should not become habitual of the machines, and we should take care of ourselves. This is all we will learn in this chapter. I'll be sending you the photo snaps of all the exercises and the question answers. Thank you and take care.